G'day everyone, Ali here. Gonna make a card today, and I just recently received these layering dies. So I'll link them over on my website, but they are layering in such a way that you've got your solid background, and then you've got two pieces that you cut out of, say, different colour, and then layer it on top of the cardstock. So today what I thought I might do is I'm going to make a birthday card because I'm a little bit short of birthday cards. I am going to cut this out of this coloured cardstock, and these two I'm going to cut out of some foil metallic paper that I got from my local Kmart the other day. So I thought what I might do is go for this pink here and a lighter pink, which is here somewhere. And hopefully it will be a nice contrasting, actually it's like a purpley pink. Might even do another different colour. So pink. This is very flimsy sort of metallic paper here, and it's good for layering as well. So I got this with the intention of using it like this. So I think what I might do is I'm going to use this brighter pink and maybe the silver as well for the layering butterfly. Now I'm also going to use this Lawn Fawn die, which is a happy birthday to you, but I'm just going to use the happy birthday, I think, at this stage, and I thought I might cut it out of either black cardstock, so it looks like that, or the pink paper here, which I'm not sure at this stage. I'm just going to see how the card starts to come together. Now I also do have this postage stamp die, which is a rectangular die, which I'm also going to cut out of this cardstock, but I am going to make it a little bit longer, so I'm going to do a partial die cut and then cut the rest out also. I also have some Creative, which is a Kmart brand, and I'm going to put these leaves on top of this, the butterfly on top of this, so it's very contrasting. So we'll see how we go. I may change as I go along, I'm not sure. Sometimes when you create a card and you think this isn't working out and you take a different direction. So let's see how we go anyway. So let's get started. First of all, I'm going to score my cardstock here at 10.5 centimetres, and initially this card was 21 centimetres by 15 centimetres. Now as you can see, this postage stamp die is too short for the front of my card, so I'm going to increase the size by doing a partially die technique. Now all I want to do is I want to die cut the top part of this only, so I'm going to overhang the bottom part of the die on my plate, so that will not cut through the bottom part. When I'm happy with that, I'll just release the die, and I'm just going to move the die down, and I'm going to wiggle it into where the card is already cut with the metal die. When I'm happy, I'll just stick that into place, and once again I'm just going to overhang the bottom part of my card here, so you can see that it's already cut, and when I release it, it's longer than it is. So this is a really good technique if you want to get more out of your dies and increase sizes. I'm just going to use some PVA glue just to glue my layers together here. You don't need much glue really, so just a little bit on the outside, bit on the middle, and then just glue them all together. And I'm just using my precision tip here in a bottle that I just fill up with PVA glue every now and then. Now, as usual, I've had a change of plan and I'm going to use this wood grain at the back, not the leaves. So what I'm going to do here, just measuring up how big that I want the paper to be cut. So I'm just having a bit of another look here and just using my butterfly, and I really do think that this wood grain will make an effective background. So I'm just going to mark out just where I'm going to cut it, and I do want that stitched edging to peek through. And I'm just going to adhere this down with my double-sided adhesive tape and some PVA glue as well. So I have cut the word die out in black cardstock, and what I have done is I have also cut out the 2U, which I'm going to use. Now I'm going to have these on 2 lines on the front of my card. So where I've cut it in half, I'm just going to round off the edge so it doesn't look like I've just cut it in half and just stuck it on. Also going to pop my butterfly up on some foam adhesive, and these are really thick adhesive squares, so it'll give some really good dimension to the front of the card. Now I'm just going to use my PVA glue here, and I'm just going to pop it on the back. Now when I'm doing this technique, I always just have a baby wipe close by, because what I'll do is I'll just run my finger over it just to remove any excess PVA glue, and then I will pop that on my card so I won't have any bleed out of any glue seeping through. I'm going to do the same with the 2U, and I've popped my butterfly on, and to finish the card I'm just using some Nouveau drops in Carnation Pink just to finish off my card, and I think it looks really pretty. So that's my card done for today. If you've enjoyed this, please give me the thumbs up. If you haven't done so already, please consider subscribing to my channel, and don't forget to hit that notification bell. And until next time, happy crafting. See ya!